Welcome back, Weebs and Gamers. This is Eiji, back with some more gameplays. This is me testing my Hololive Mume deck against my friend Gundra here. He's playing his Quints deck, the 8 standby version. Nino. So he opens with, this is like a Foolish Burial card we joke about from Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you just send whatever you want from your deck. Very good with standby for sure. So yeah, just standbys is 1/1. Ready for next turn. Cancel. So Hololive has sort of a similar card as well, which is the Kali level 0. It's just a little slightly different. Yeah, because you get to search discard rather than just send to grave, so. Yeah, I'm just going to search Mume, though. This is usually what I get with Kali, like 90% of the time. It's just Mume level 1. So she doesn't really actually, like, plus you. It's just, like, kind of free search, which is always nice. Especially since you can do it, like, turn 1 of the game. So it's just like another discard outlet card. You always want to have plenty of those on hand when you're playing standby, just to get random, like, 1/1s or 2/2s out of your hand. Yeah, this time he's just sending something random. Just doesn't really matter. Free effect, might as well, right? So he doesn't have Climax again, or he just decided to not play it. I didn't see if he has it in his hand, but... So he just decides to pass there, leaving me at level 0 still. Which, I don't know, that's a fair choice to go for. But I do play, like, 20 level 0s in this deck, so it's pretty likely that I would be able to get some 0s still. Like, I won't be able to out his 1/1 for sure, but, I mean, his other characters are 500 attack, so I can for sure kill those, at least. And I did reveal that my top card is a Climax, but since I'm using Kali, I can just search my deck, so I don't have to trigger it. Because I think I kind of didn't want it right there, because I already have Pants in hand. Oh yeah, he was just saying that that should have been dead. So he crashed it the last turn. Just forgot. Which is good for me, because now I can keep my Rene in play for a potential cancel with it to add it back to hand. I kind of hope they reprint this Rene, because I need more copies. I have like 8 copies and it's not enough. I want more, but it keeps going up in price. Same with Kali. Both of these cards are just ridiculously good. Yep, just using more hand filter cards. And now his combo does need to reverse. So since I do only have 2, he can only get 2 for sure. So... yeah, that's just like a level support, and it gives the level 3 an additional effect. Oh, so I'm getting some cancels here. Unfortunately, not on my Rene. That's the one that where I took the 1 damage. But it's fine as long as we got some cancels. Don't want to eat a ton of damage. Yeah, I think I was just checking power because both it and Mume are going to be 7k matching, so yeah. So there's Brainstorm, don't hit anything. Yeah, I think I knew that I was pretty much out of climaxes here, so it's fine. Good for Mume too. So I really do like this Mume, to be honest. It's not like the best climax combo in the world, but it's just like very consistent at what it does. Like it's basically just on attack salvage for the most part. So because you like reveal top, add to hand, salvage, and then salvage when ditch one. So yeah, and then the fact that it's like a double climax combo as well with the level 3 Mume is basically makes it so why this deck even works in the first place. Because the thing with playing Marine finisher or any other finisher is that you pretty much can't play a level 1 combo. Or you play a level 1 combo and then you don't play a level 3 combo. So yeah, so this one allows you to basically have the best of both worlds. But the downside is that Mume is, like, it can be outed, like it can be countered by your opponent's cards to where it basically will just do nothing. So compared to Marine and other stuff where it's pretty much uninteractive for the most part, other than if your opponent has like tap counter or something like that. So yeah, so but the Mume is the level 3 Mume. If you don't know what it does, it's on reverse with the climax in play, the same one that goes with Mume level 1 combo. You can pay 3, ditch 2, stack 3 cards to the top of their deck, and then burn 5. So it's pretty cool. It allows you to basically just pretty consistently hit a burn 5, and then if your opponent has, or I mean, if you have the Roboco in back row, it makes it so that it's even easier. So he just swung with some stuff. I canceled, so I'm still level 1, which does kind of suck with this deck. You never want to get like stuck at level 1 with this deck. Because you usually like hard setup for the Kanata turn because it requires so many combo pieces. So yeah, here I just have to play some random level 0s because I don't have anything better. Thankfully, I still had at least like 3 attackers too. If I got unlucky, I might have not even had 3 attackers, right? So, but this does give me some leeway in my stock now, which is kind of nice. So I know for sure that I'll be able to just like pretty much do whatever I want for the rest of the game because I just basically had a whole extra turn of just building stock. And yeah, again, his climax combo, it does need reverse, so me only having 1 character in play doesn't net him much advantage if he does decide to use it. I forget what that does. He was just explaining it or something. So yeah, just gets this level 3 into play. That level 3 is pretty cool. I like it. It's like a pay 2 rest burn 1. So I've always liked those since back in the day. With Haruhi and some other sets, always had that like a long time ago, but that effect's kind of been phased out now, for the most part. But it's nice that it's on like a standby card, right? Because then it's much easier to use. Yeah, so I just get some cancels in. He standbys 2 of his level 3s, which is not good for me, because usually when you go into your Kanata turn, you preferably want to side their stuff. Unless for sure you know they don't have like an anti-change. So here it kind of puts me in a bad position where I can either front and potentially get anti-change countered, or I just side everything and deal like basically no damage. So yeah, it kind of sucks. So here, I did have that Rene in hand, but it was my only red card, so I had to clock it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to play it anyway. So, yeah, just decided to get this. And I really needed this Ina, because I needed the Climax swap, so... Yeah. And there, I make a crucial error where I seen one of the cards was a Soul Trigger, but my top card wasn't. And I realized it afterwards when I was going into like my attack phase here and stuff, where I probably should have switched those, because then I could have sided one lane first and dealt at least 1 damage, because I would have been 4 soul to their level 3. But because I didn't switch them, I was forced to swing for no damage, and then either swing side attack for 2 or front for 4, which I probably should have just sided there, but it still would have been, I think, better the other way around. Because it could have been, let me see. Yeah, it would have been like side for 1, side for 1, and then crash for 2. If I wanted to. I suppose he could have still anti-changed on my Rene just to kill something if he really wanted to. We're both kind of ahead in card advantage and stuff here, because we've had like a couple extra turns of kind of just like swinging. So he probably would have changed anti-change counter on my Rene even if I had fronted with it. So yeah, it's tough to say what would have been the best play here. Either just side everything or yeah, I decided to front here just to try to kill his thing and force the counter. So yeah, he just decided to use it. I thought it was like a memory kick counter there or something, but no, it turns out it's just like, it's like a Nino specific one where you have to have like all full board Nino kind of thing. But I do get the last card of my deck was a Stock Soul. I didn't realize that was there because it was I didn't see it with Ina, so that was kind of fortunate for me that he just ate that last 4. Otherwise, he might have just taken like no damage that turn. So yeah, here he decides to use the burn 1, and then it just like swaps into a different Nino from hand just to get like a heal. That's really nice. I like that card. So yeah, so now his level 3 has the effect of, if its attack damage is cancelled, you can pay 2, ditch 2, burn 4. So he decided to do those. I did take the 1/4, but I canceled the other ones, so that's good. I do kind of want to take some damage here, but I didn't want to take, like, you know, 4, 4, 4, a whole bunch of damage, so. Yep, I have to level the counter, but at this point it doesn't really matter too much. So he is 2/6, that is definitely kill range for sure. I just had to clock there to get a little bit more hand. And yeah, same. Brainstorm, just get a little bit more hand. I didn't really matter what I drew, because I already had like Mume and combo and everything. I just needed more cards in hand. Yep, so I have the full setup here. So I'm basically going to be winning in power, like, no matter what here. So the only way he would be able to out the Mume is if he had like a sack counter or something. So I just decide to swing for 2 first. So he does eat that 3, so now it's very likely that I'll just win the game here. So yeah, he cancels the attack damage, but then I stack the card I killed and the 3, and then, so yeah, just burn 5, so he only had 1 chance to cancel. So yeah, that's the Mume deck in action. I do really like it a lot, the fact that you do actually have like a level 1 combo again, but yeah, it does get kind of risky sometimes because it can be outed by certain things, so that's kind of the risk reward you take. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and this is Eiji signing out.